what I could give you other varieties, like everybody in nobody has Neville's, either Neville's or Dave's skunk, you know.
Mhm.
Either
I mean,
everybody has it, you know, skunk number one. Either everybody has it or nobody has it, you know.
well, and the problem too is that
Nobody has it.
That's a classic one where like the real skunky skunks are gone because they
Gone.
Well, wait a second.
they narked themselves out a long time ago. You know what I mean?
Skunk number one was not real. It was
No, that wasn't.
skunk. It was sweet. It was
Yeah.
not skunky. It
No, I
was
know.
intense, but it was sweet.
Yeah, no, I know.
But the skunks that you're talking about, that you know, that is not caused by, wasn't caused by terpenes.
Mhm.
It
The
was caused
thiols.
by what?
By the thiols more, the sulfur,
Yeah,
volatile compounds. Yes.
Right. I'm looking for that, by the way.
Me too.
I think we're all looking for that, Ed. That's the crazy part too, is that like when I was like 15 in Rhode Island, there was like trailer park kids growing that exact thing, like a skunky plant. Every part of the plant smelled like a skunk. It was bright green and it didn't look beautiful. It was kind of leafy, but it was amazing. And it was like a 14-year-old kid in a trailer park was growing it, but now you can't find it anywhere. Like now we're all out there hunting for that, you know, just for this real simple. But I have a feeling that, like I said, I think that because it was so easy to fucking spot back in the day, it was like it kind of just got weaned out because
growers
couldn't do it.
Like it would go through
Yeah.
I mean, I believe that it would go through turkey bags.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, and that's the crazy part too, is like, you know, those lingering kind of things. When you're in the grow, you smell it. And when you're about to harvest, you smell it. And then a couple weeks later, it's like it's faint, but it ain't nothing like that used to be. Like the closest that I would say modern wise, that was like when I first moved to Amsterdam, the super skunk that Sensi had at Amsterdam in 89, 90 was like, had that vibe. Like it was like still there. You know what I mean? It was still lingering enough and it was close enough, but that was about the most skunky thing that was there. Everything else was just like you were saying, like this sweet kind of skunk one vibes, you know?
Yeah, well, I think Dave's skunk number one, I don't think that was skunky. I think that he just named it skunk because that was
so popular.
It was on everybody's lips.
Yeah. No, I know. And when I had him on the show one time, and him and Rob, I was like, come on, guys. That was probably the biggest fuck up along the way of like messing up with people's minds, because as growers, we're all searching for this skunk thing. We're using skunk one, but we're not finding it. And even when the cheese first kind of hit the market, Rob told me, they were like, this is just a skunk one, like one of the ones we didn't like. You know, this is the one we didn't like. And I was like, oh, well, this is pretty nice, actually. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like there was so many variants of the skunk that Dave's preference was sweet, and he kind of steered it in that direction. And unfortunately, that's where I think a lot of people kind of lost the chase, you know what I mean, when they were using it in crosses.
I think somebody might have it up in the Northwest. Go, Ed. Go find it.
If anybody, Ed's going to find it, right? Come on, Ed. I can't believe you can't find something.
Like Oregon Northwest?
Yeah, Oregon, Washington.
Now there's a claim.
I believe
Northern Idaho.
There's a claim on the East Coast right now from Old Man on the Mountain. I don't know if you've seen this one, Ed, where he is claiming to have found the skunk. Like it's one of, every so often it pops up and I'm like, all right, well, proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
Well,
so
there's a science company that in Sacramento.
Abstracts. Yeah.
And they, they talk about the science of it.
Yeah.
But
do they have it?
Yeah. But and I plan to go up there before I leave for India. So
nice.
Lovely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's it's not that long ago, and all the people that have had it along the way know it exists, but somehow with all the growers and all the breeders, we can't really find something that we all agree on is that particular skunk pheno that we're all looking for, which keeps us all engaged, I guess, you know what I mean? But
Well, I think it also begs the conversation that maybe we'll never wind up losing anything ever again. Now that we have people like you guys that have seen what's been lost in the breeding community, there's like there's a collector out there, like back in the High Times day, or there's someone who is preserving the genetics
Oh, for
every
sure.
year after year after year. So I don't think that could happen again.
Well,
I think,
how do you preserve the genetics? Look,
yeah, I know there's going to be variation.
no, wait. There are thousands of companies, literally thousands of companies. When you think about it, a lot of the companies are just local, so they're just creating material for a particular environment, so that they're local. But there are thousands of companies, and there are tens and tens of thousands of varieties. You want to see what it's like? Go look at go on Google or AI and take a look and see at all the roses there are that are registered. There must be 100,000 registered roses.
Didn't you say last week that there
Yeah.
are seeds being sold on like Alibaba or
Temu
Temu?
There
or
is.
something.
Yeah. No, it was on Temu.
Temu.
That's what you said.
Yeah, that literally like, but they said landrace seeds. I think it was like 20 packs, and you're like, what is going on? So it's coming out of China, So
Let's order some. See what grows.
Wow.